And what a chance to bring it out against someone like FUT, who is extremely diligent on this map. They are certainly no slouches. It's probably one of their best maps that they've challenged some of the better teams out there with. So if you're going to try and run something to test out its validity, how conceptually good it can be, this is a fantastic one for them. So let's see what Navi can do about this, because it is going to be Navi on the defending side and FUT, of course, on the attack. Kiwi already looking to take that space, and cNed hits the evacuation button.
Yeah, down to 10 HP as well. So the plant will come through here.
Spike planted.
B site. Flank coming through nice and early as well, but the turret will spot that out.
But I like that there's bodies behind it. It's not just one player exploring. They've got at least a little bit of synergy with both of them there. Still a little bit of kit as well for the Fade. Just heard that invested from Zyppan. Should at least facilitate that push up a little bit deeper, but this is the crunch that can get a little bit tricky. Mojj already taking a bit of chip damage. But there's no real big step towards the site yet. They do need to get some commitment behind this.
Yeah, there is. The time is ticking away right now. MrFaliN will find the first. Zyppan and actually Mojj and Ata all find kills.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, so far so good. FUT in control here. No threats made by Navi. That was decisive. 5 alive. Again, it feels like testing, experimenting to a degree, trying to face the best and learn what you can from it. And Navi, big challenge here. It's not one. Angel goes down first and foremostly. ATAKAPTAN, fantastic. First draw of blood there, and they can sit a little deeper. They've still got 120 on the board.
Now just have to rely on SUYGETSU in terms of that utility. It's committed already towards A site to split through this rubble control. We're still happy to show presence behind it, actually. It's going to keep a couple of members of Navi interested in a bit of a gap towards C here. Still one member of Navi present. Curious of actually how much Zyppan wants to commit to this. It's an upgrade actually from the...
It's big for FaliN.
From the Sheriff, from MrFaliN, yeah.
Yeah, unretrievable, unpoliceable, really, excuse me, for Zyppan. He had to just kind of accept it. Seas goes in, doesn't do too much in that.
Well, he slows down to 2 and 3, but...
I guess he gave a little bit of room for Shao to maybe try and catch a pick on the cross, but by this point, Spike's back into hand. Zyppan looking for someone to maybe show above, but he's not going to get much play into that. Does he get a good reveal? Not really, didn't get much information at all, and cNed's been caught on the back lines. So FUT, once again, just showing sheer dominance. Beautiful work here. A hefty bonus round, sure, but doing exactly as prescribed. And Zyppan still finding no play from CT.
No. Yeah, basically, since the beginning of this execution. SUYGETSU will come through, we'll find one, but not going to amount to much more. Zyppan will follow through, but fires off a shot.
Right. They're leaning on these B takes again. It's the right call. And the door was open, given a chance. This is much better. Proactive on the extremity, reaps the rewards. qRaxs goes down. Res should be there. I don't think much can deny that. No. Oh, and a second bite of the cherry. That time Zyppan got punished. And Angel trying to drift up a little aggressively. They're going to get overwhelmed here. cNed did a little bit of damage, but it is nowhere near enough to stop this. And the perfect protocols once again from FUT, reading into this buy so well. Completely navigating around that operator as to what he would want to do. There was a little bit of an opportunity with that door swung open, but even then, only able to do a little bit. cNed tries to his best to keep them away from this operator, but they are hunting it down.
Yeah. See, even here, actually, Kiwi catch him.
Yeah.
Or he's going to spot the edge of cNed's player model, I believe.
Yeah, Mojj has been called in.
No, I was going to say, he was looking towards the right side there.
Towards the other side of the map, towards C. Kiwi has been exceptional at this. Does he get any more benefit? Yes, of course he does. And the follow-up is...
playing insane, by the way.
This is genuinely perfect Valorant we're seeing coming out of FUT. Fantastic reads on the buys, fantastic site takes. Navi are locked out, and Navi are good at this game, make no mistake.
Look how decisive FUT are, though. As soon as they feel a little bit of pressure on A site, there's no shift walk back through spawn.
No.
It's, guys, let's hit C.
There we go.
Kiwi slides in, we follow up, and the site's on a platter for them. I mean, there's not much that Navi can do here. It's a 2v5. They have to stop on the front door.
And then
Shao setups towards B as well. Sorry.
No, you're fine. There's just been no stopping power wherever they go. That was the first attempt to at least kind of deny that initial intent coming out from FUT by taking that fight towards it. ATAKAPTAN went into his body on the line. They've got so many numbers behind this. SUYGETSU's left on 7 HP. He can make nothing of it. And look who's waiting, who's prowling. It's Kiwi.
It's another one where it's going to be difficult to really get aggressive on either side of the map.
But I love this progress.
Nice.
Now, this one it has been dealt with, right? Zyppan actually got that shot towards qRaxs, but even in their defaults, they still try and make a little bit of progress somewhere. Playing slightly deeper towards A, they get a good foothold towards the site, even with 4 alive. They slip back into having Mojj towards B, and they leave the 3 to try and take the side itself. Tricky, but I think that paranoia is good. And Kiwi's ahead of that. He's got a little bit more freedom than maybe they'd expect, but that's going to help things out. They get that reaffirmation of information. Kiwi looking to find some impact. That's 3 players on the side here. Do they read this or do they keep going forward? They do, but they fall foul to it. Zyppan, body in the right place. Finally having that impact they need. There's mojj now in a 1v3. There are recoverable weapons. But it looks like Navi haven't quite gone for that yet. Angel fancies a bit of it though. Wants that rifle to hand. So he's now got himself in a way better position here.
Anyone without, I was going to say, but Shao's come forward. cNed actually commits to the TP here. Does get back behind, but Angel's going to clear things. They're baiting out qRaxs' utility so well. He has no snake bites ahead of this hit. And qRaxs has found cNed.
They've slipped so deep, I think. Actually, they've been able to isolate that Viper over towards Tree. Navi, great damage on the back of Shao. Lockdown just to give them at least a little bit of a moment of respite. Temper this aggression. mojj, huge pick though. That's opened up a chance towards this B plant. That's massive work from them.
Actually going to try and increase the gap as well, yeah. MrFaliN's got his TP as well. He's lurking still towards rubble. Might try and get behind this rotation, but he's a little off pace, I've got to say it. He's not been given an audio cue. He has no information to act upon.
They can at least kind of funnel them just towards CT with that Killjoy utility posted, and now this very late flank coming in from FaliN. Yeah, this isn't bad. At least they know that no one's gone past this way, so they can solely focus towards CT. Allows Kiwi that confidence to hold that angle. Now gets to dip away. SUYGETSU, there's a slow creeping death coming behind him as well. MrFaliN does get found. SUYGETSU's mad, by the way. 4 HP, does get out of here, but it's a round nonetheless for FUT. And the way they're manipulating this game, the way they're manipulating the map, the rotation routes, is beautiful to witness. The scoreline is certainly rotten if you're a Navi fan, but it's very pretty.
The mid-rounding is on point for FUT.
Yes.
Every time they're presented with a problem, there's a decision immediately.
Waiting on site, has support here. SUYGETSU by his side. Shao, not too far away.
Run.
But the lockdown. Just contingency plan on contingency plan here for FUT. They're going to cause the evacuation of the site. Nothing can really take this away.
cNed staying until as late as possible with TP away. Isn't rewarded with a kill. Does have his ultimate here for the retake. qRaxs and ATAKAPTAN one away as well. And that is actually going to get the bit off the plant.
There's that ult though. How much do they get for this? Spots 2 on the site. Big information. They got to get going though, and cNed. Wild attempt, and it's worked. But there's the response in kind. Kiwi going to pop the ult just to get a little bit more dangerous in case that was even possible. mojj going to sit a little bit deeper as they've lost that back line, really. A little bit of worry there, but the paranoia and smoke looking to be committed. mojj going to find Angel, tap on the spike, draws the attention, can't quite find the kill. And it forces the swing from mojj, and it's all on Kiwi! Come off it! Surely he doesn't find Shao. Surely. When's it? Oh my god, he's considering it. He's thinking about it. Shao now creeping closer, he's got him dead.
I'm thinking about
I'm getting flashbacks to Redgar.
SUYGETSU TP.
Please don't do it again. But they're having to pull off a side take against 3 players here. This is a lot. And Kiwi walks in, strides in, and takes down 2. What a monster of a player. SUYGETSU is just... Oh, he's not having a good day here. Not a good day at the office at all. And Zyppan and Angel have no say in this site. Wow.
Pit will be dropped. Zyppan and Angel, the last 2 standing here. Well, no, the mojj is still here by the investment of the Nano Swarm, but FUT are just waiting things out. We'll only spot 1. It's just Zyppan suppressed by that. He's found 2. He's found a 3rd.
Zyppan is on for it, but 12 HP ain't much to play with. That turret's dangerous enough. The crowd may call for it, but it may not be right.
He needs the ace.
Oh! Trying themselves against the best. There's no better practice to be had. And Navi going to be softened up as they try and get towards Tree. And actually, one's going to fall. Zyppan's gone down. Angel delivers towards ATAKAPTAN, but it's scrappy. They've got themselves an advantage here. One player to the good, and the plant soon to follow.
MrFaliN coming through here on the flank. Should be noticed by Angel. Yeah, definitely now. Yeah, no clue that this is here. Angel, the freest kill you'll see all day. qRaxs now in a 1v3. Shao tagged up, but I think Navi are going to give this away. Shouldn't give him an opportunity to play back in here, to be honest.
Nope. For that pop, there it is. Commitment towards the site. cNed's there. ATAKAPTAN seems aware of their chance. The flash going to force him to turn, but not a favorable fight for cNed. trying to control this, needs a little bit of utility to maybe facilitate something like that. A 1-1 trade, not bad, but the overwhelm in the end. Zyppan good spacing, but qRaxs gets curious. Does the damage on the back lines too. Spike yet to go down. There's still pressure on this site. Still a 3v3.
Still got some utility to work with as well. Knife will go through. Does still have the fragment. He's going to clear out center site with it.
Paranoia just to make sure. Oh, and they're just falling like flies. Angel 19 HP and a 1v1 to be had. Omen v Omen. Smokes, TP's all there. Oh, the timing's just right.
For the sake of FUT are broke after this.
Who's next?
Well, there's one of the ults. That's going to be cNed investing here. Sees nothing close by. Might spot one. Yeah, that's going to be FALLEN. Hello, Paranoia's real nice.
I was considering coming out there.
He's seen two. Yeah, this is big info. But while all this is happening, there's no intention behind it. There's no commitment. TP taken. It's on Kiwi to hold this back now. Spots out one. That's huge. Couldn't do much more. A little too far away to make that impact work. So Zyppan's on the trade. In towards the side quickly. cNed just about getting ahead of that. Another all invested. They are investing everything behind this one. FALLEN needs to get away out of there.
And everything they had, to be honest
30
with you.
seconds left.
Plants there, though.
Planted.
4v4 though. No Paranoia, just one flash for qRaxs here. A snake bite available still for ATAKAPTAN. So not much utility to work with. Have to find some kills early here if you're FUT.
Not getting much. Now cNed back to watching that cross. Leaving just one really on the site. Does have the support from Zyppan. They're getting closer though. Angel's starting to feel that pressure. Just the breath on the back of his neck as qRaxs is right there. cNed's gone down. Now they're getting worried. FUT are actually we're really working this one out, denying the first. Swing on it. Angel's only going to find so much and down to the 1v1 here. Need to get on towards that defuse. FALLEN tested. Line up. Oh my word. Does he get the chance to bring it in? Can be held off to the first attempt. Flash goes in towards Tree. That's how the captain turned. Swing on the side. mojj is there. cNed goes down. Kiwi still holding his breath, waiting patiently. Time to swing. And FUT hold. They gamble with this many players on the side. And it works perfectly. This time Navi finally halted at that front door, not having that same point of access. And it will be 11 for FUT. Shao's going to be spotted. That's qRaxs getting the full information off the back of that. But it looks like I think Navi have figured out there's just that additional body there. We don't like this. We don't like what we walked into last round.
It's good that it's preemptive from MrFaliN to slow things down with a smoke as well. Just on the back of tagging Shao with the knife. You say, should buy some time for the rotation, but it's not coming through just yet. Should be a ton of info off that TP though.
It's a long rotation even for qRaxs, who was the closest man by. Basically puts him at the same time as Kiwi coming over. So the site is looking vulnerable. The double pump. You absolute little fakey boys. Navi trying to pull a wall over FUT's eyes. And
mojj is still in range of his utility though here.
That is good. That is one small benefit here. Gives a little bit of support to ATAKAPTAN, who's tucked in that corner. And now we see that same site take. Navi just trying to draw them away. Zyppan this time wins out. mojj actually got Zyppan on that. The commitment was there. Lockdown going to come back in. What do they do about this? 20 seconds, a counter lockdown. But mojj is getting active, and he's caught off cNed. He wants to close in on the site here, trying to make the best of the bad situation. And FUT find the punish. Only one more standing. What can Shao do?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed. Wait.
mojj is detained. Does he hard clear him? He does.
Yeah, he
just
does.
Just MrFaliN left.
1v1. FALLEN's finding the space!
It's actually a very passive hold from mojj, but I believe committed towards a position on site. He's not up in heaven. Now he is. I think on the back of the sound cues here, but Navi reconsidering things.
What do they fancy doing? B just feels like a death trap.
This is a good setup though. Kiwi's holding here with the op, and actually Ata has the wall here to immediately throw up behind to potentially slow down anybody else from Navi wanting to swing on it.
Let's see if he gets that first pick.
He got cNed before the ult popped!
Oh, no way! That's devastating!
Just before it full casts.
I thought he had it through.
Ridiculous.
I thought he had that.
Show me that in slow-mo.
Yeah, please, because you heard the audio cue. It looked like it was already there, but no. Wow.
Lothar is going to be in tears watching that.
And then here's that nightmare for mojj, though. Does he get a little bit of play in this? Very unorthodox positioning. Trying Trying to make
10
this
seconds
work
left.
as they do funnel from trees. Gonna be able to catch across. Look at the time, 7 seconds. They need to make a move. They need to make it now. Denied. That's the round. Pretty much wraps at this point as long as they can stay alive.
I'm sure actually if that, did that tag Shao? No, he just sent a smoke out, so it didn't. cNed here, ready to greet this. Not any damage here, potentially going to flash in. Well, there's no swing to come off the back of that from Zyppan, I think. Okay, well, the door drops and Shao actually finds a kill.
Yeah, I'm surprised they got away with that. They were just kind of drifting up, but now they're going to try and pounce off the back of it. Shao still handling them well. MrFaliN's gone down. cNed back on the site, overwhelmed in the end. Shao couldn't live there too much longer. But cNed's in trouble. Yeah, mojj got down there pretty much unscathed.
It was a jump scare on cNed, but ATAKAPTAN and Kiwi tagged up 29 and 20 HP.
Spike planted.
So mojj has to be the key component here. SUYGETSU has to deal with this trip, so they're going to know about the flank nice and early.
Smoke's down.
I just don't know where they find that pressure point. I guess ATAKAPTAN is low, but this angle takes a deep clear. Oh, that's... he knows there's a flank coming as well, so he's very aware that he is vulnerable as hell, trying to display his life. Yeah, Angel, can you deal with him? Yes, okay, ATAKAPTAN's gone down. It's taken a big chunk of time though, and now this really nasty reposition from mojj. Should be able to punish the cross up. Angel gets caught, he should do. Ooh, it's not clean. And SUYGETSU's still alive, but time. Doesn't have much of it. You got to get a move on mojj, you got to get there fast. SUYGETSU's got it towards halfway, mojj. They're out of time here, SUYGETSU. Not gonna have it this time around.
I mean, he was talking on the player cam
On
there.
my wire.
Well, no, now for sure.
Camera
Okay,
taken out.
you know it's split. You know it's pressure from both sides. SUYGETSU facing towards tower, that's been removed. So where does he look now? Angel tucked in a corner here. Flash is going to come in, so he's going to lose a little bit of vision here, but it's Zyppan to catch a cross. Swing comes in off the back of the contact. Navi holding this down perfectly. But the map feels smaller now, but they're being held back by some of that utility from mojj. Here comes that push. Kiwi stunning start, couldn't get the follow-up, good trades. Angel though makes, oh my word, Angel! Where's that come from? Bloody beautiful. Now the 2v1 not comfortable at all on the other side.
He's going to try and slip through, yeah. I mean, he's got the Rolling Thunder here. Doesn't have confirmation on the second player's whereabouts just yet.
Are they going to read this? When do they even consider it? The timing's just right. Fallen. Oh! Smoke comes back in. Yeah, there's no easy pick to be had. This is lovely.
Right there.
He's got to be careful, actually, of even just spamming into this, but scrap that. He's found a kill.
How dare you doubt him? Because he's been having such an easy time.
I was going to say, just because of what we've seen.
Oh, hold in. This is not...
backstab as well.
Yeah, the timing on this. mojj's timing is so hard to work against. Shao, fortunately for Navi, finds a great bit of timing. Even able to readjust for Kiwi.
Just on the drive-by.
Beautiful. Angel. One's been red. That's a round from Kiwi. I think Angel's given up playing towards it. They've got a good take towards it. Oh, Kiwi slowed down on his roll, and Shao succeeds. Mauling them on the way in here. Can he do any more? Yeah, I think he knows it's time to try and dip out of that one. Too much pressure coming his way. qRaxs wanted him dead. Not going to happen, though. Now they have to try and flood the site. Oh, old pop from cNed.
Try and find some information here. Yeah, he's found a lot. They're going to actually go for this. Yeah, he's going to flash out. He's catching the C's, does hold though.
That's so well done, very well timed. Allows a little bit of play, but a bit too close on the pillar to be finding many more value. qRaxs gonna punish it. Forced to relinquish any sort of pressure towards the side here off the back of the ult as well. But the wrap comes in from Shao, just spotting the shoulder of ATAKAPTAN. Can they find the other player as well? mojj has been considered up here a couple of times now. But playing together with ATAKAPTAN, they want to fight, and they win it. Perfect work in unison. Now trying to pressure towards CT. They're going to slip slightly further ahead. The swing just ahead of him. mojj, he doesn't have any more bullets to play with it yet. All alone, trying to handle it. How much can he do? They have the same point of access. Can he at least hold back Kiwi? That's the big question here. You're going to see that considered beginning to flash through it. He's going to be noted. They're going to be taking damage here. They've at least held off the pace. They've held them back a little, but not by a lot. Kiwi's still alive and still trying to find Shao on towards the side. Zyppan catching the cross, and Navi holding this until then. Kiwi over-delivering. Needs an ace. cNed and SUYGETSU, can they hold this cross? Can they make him work for it? He does have the spike. He doesn't have to do this if he doesn't want to, SUYGETSU. Seeing that early look towards the A split, 3-2 as it stands. This time cNed is here posted up a little deeper, but we've seen constant pressure and problems coming in from mojj. And FALIN has the ult. SUYGETSU too close, and cNed finds a pick towards main. So SUYGETSU does only have that stinger, but he's in the perfect place for it. Making it hard work, but Kiwi isolates cNed. They still don't know about the follow-up.
I know exactly.
Now they probably will do. Now there's problems aplenty. Kiwi's found more. FUT are just flooding through this one. Angel and Zyppan need a lot. That's going to help, though. Spike going to go down where it stands. Maybe they can defend this. Kiwi going to pop the ult and try and get a little closer. Has support here, 2v3. Can these two players from Navi hold on to it? No! Yep. And the commitment over towards Arcade might be the downfall of them. Let's see if they can work anything out for Navi, because FUT are on the site. Kiwi's going to take it. Get full control, spam, yes! Zyppan, even going to get a second for it. Finds a second almost for free here. mojj still going to at least answer one back, but the plant's going to come in. Angel gets a little proactive over towards Arcade, still holding that down, catching mojj. And now qRaxs and ATAKAPTAN, how'd you hold this one? Angel's already here, overwhelmed, now done. ATAKAPTAN bests him. 3v2 now. TP taken, Shao first brave couple of steps. ATAKAPTAN takes the swing, and he loses the fight.
And the flash comes through from qRaxs, but Ata unable to capitalize on it. A 1v3 now, though.
Oh, this is horrific. 3 players, finds one. Wait and see. There's 4 to 8. Still plenty to be played for. Navi, though, need to show diligence here, as FUT have turned up to play.
Kind of spam damage, actually. Is that more onto cNed as well, actually? But Angel actually the one to find first blood here. MrFaliN will be dropped. I'll be able to stabilize a little bit, but it's a heavy lean towards Arcade here.
And you can see Kiwi trying to explore that, but I don't think he's going to get much play into this. He's having to depend on the others.
If they get locked out here, it's going to be difficult to break back through. The plant's not good for them.
No, you're absolutely right. Kiwi's keeping their attention drawn, isolating Angel, and finds a second fight. Oh, just ran out of bullets, but look at the success everywhere else. The drawn fight doesn't allow for a refight on this, and you're right. If they got locked out, which they did, Angel the one creeping closer. mojj should see a lot of this. How much can he do, though? That's a lot of presence coming his way. cNed going to get across towards the site.
Gets ahead of the trips as well.
Very nice. That's to be then dealt with. But the spike didn't make it across. So there's still that cross to be had, and it's still potentially a problem. For the third cross to happen, it's in. That should be going down now.
mojj's position will be revealed once again by the trip.
Spike planted.
What about FUT now? Just commit towards doing some damage, because I think bigger picture-wise, it's arguably unwinnable. Unless something crazy happens off this fault line by Kiwi.
Maybe Kiwi dives in, gets a freebie on towards cNed. There's nothing free, he's dipped out. He wasn't sticking around for that nonsense. But they are back on the site here. And Diffuser's gone down. Next one, who's willing to try it out? Second time. Uh-oh, mojj holding the line at least. They're try and dig him out of this deeper post-plant hold. Not happening though, Navi keeping 4 standing. I don't think, oh okay, Kiwi does take down another. A little bit of damage, maybe not quite enough to be fatal, but they'll be happy enough with some of what they've done here. That's a dangerous swing.
Yeah.
That's a
There's
very dangerous
a ton
swing.
of bodies behind this. Actually,
That's been
Ata takes contact for him.
The shot! Oh wow, through the wall. And the second attempt to that one. Maybe a little overzealous, maybe a little overconsidered, but qRaxs readjusting, turns the flash off the decoy basically, but the cross is being out. How has FALIN found both of those players there? Don't expect the player in the tower! Maybe a second glance back towards A.
Here.
mojj has got a retake set up. It may be even looking to get a kill off that trip towards sand. Well, at least that choke point coming out. So going to clear a lot of space here, though. Does he spot? Yeah, he actually is going to find mojj. Paranoia is perfect.
Yeah, cNed's closest down, though. Oh, dear. Oh. Well, now there's problems. Down to 4, they still need to make this site work.
Orbital strike available as well to deny the plant. No, it's invested here. Does spam come through? No. Angel gets to keep his life. Actually looking to combo here, but nothing on site here.
No. It's given them 30 seconds still to play with, but that cross is still
30 seconds left.
under scrutiny. Late flank from qRaxs could come in. And SUYGETSU looking elsewhere.
Yeah, of course, sleeping. Be a mini-map moment here, but
yeah.
Dealt with now. mojj will find it. Zyppan will respond.
Okay, now they're going to try and get that spike down. Maybe feeling they've got a little bit of security, or they need something at least on their side. Angel's been waiting, and it does managed to be rewarded. Zyppan still alive on 45. Angel and Shao, though, keep in mind, Shao's already got that sheriff still double stacked up towards the door. FUT try and clear. They know what's going their way now. Zyppan given a chance, and he takes it with both hands, finding mojj and ATAKAPTAN. This is now down to just FaliN, who's got Angel. 11 HP, though, surely not enough here, right? What's the plan?
Can he get wallbanged there?
Someone check. Someone check on this man. He's toying with their hearts. He's pulling at their heartstrings. 11 HP. It ain't much to deal with. They got to close the gap now, and there they are. Zyppan's there. And Shao just closing that gap. qRaxs is going to be noted off this. And he's going to have to fall away and respect what's just been put towards him. So they will get that arcade control, but do they take much off the back of it? The paranoia needs commitment through this. Shao needs to close down this gap. So much was put towards qRaxs! And he's found two! The entirety of Navi's utility got put just to dealing with him, and he's still found so much value off that.
That is huge from qRaxs. That's a favorable position now for FUT. A 4v3 for them. Spike still hasn't crossed the site. And an operator here now.
What do they have to cross with? There's so little utility to try and make this comfortable. There's the wall. They better make it count.
30 seconds left.
Towards the site they creep. cNed tasked to try and get that spike down. Anyone to stop it?
It's an
Not right
awkward
now.
plant as well.
Spike planted.
Welcome to my
Okay,
world.
Viper's Pit wants to secure this. Wants to keep it out of touching distance from FUT.
He's got the fault line combo with the aftershock here for tower. I'm not sure if it will reach though with SUYGETSU playing a deep position. And Angel in a big swing position here.
They're looking to try and clear him though. Pushing down deeper, two of them. One more committed than the other, and Angel might have a shot at this. He's napping. cNed to get to with it all to do. The angle wasn't bad for it. Don't know how he's going to fare against Kiwi here, but we're going to see. He's going to do really well. Fair enough, a headshot just to really make sure he's put to his grave. That's a big first pick.
My ult's ready.
Still got this set up between Atta and qRaxs though.
Gotta taken out.
No way, did you expect him that close? Zyppan is lucky.
Zyppan smiling, he's like, well, yeah, you missed the fault line, mate. Nice little setup though. Immediately though, look at MrFaliN, he's repositioned across to be the third member for FUT here. The wrap through underpass still
Good read.
coming through on the backside of arcade. I mean, the other thing now is that, yeah, I was going to say, does he have a pop flash now for Atta's contact?
Here comes that pressure towards the side, can spot one on it. cNed gonna play up. There it is, beautiful. Oh, he got away! There's no shot, he got away. ATAKAPTAN trying to get that rifle, get the upgrade, and get back to business. This is beautiful to witness. Navi held that little piece off the back of his ult, finds nothing,
20
and they are
seconds.
sprinting towards A.
Shao,
Yes.
yes, this is huge actually, to get this control on site now with an operator, Lauren.
And SUYGETSU even going to find qRaxs here. That's the value. Shao delivering smoke now in place. The cross is going to be there. 8 seconds. They need to get this down. Anything to stop it? No. Angel is going to commit. Get that done. Hold on, ATAKAPTAN!
He's got two!
How's he found two here? And now down to the 2v2.
He's got his ultimate!
Oh, but the spray and the orbital strike is there. And it's all in SUYGETSU's hands. He's got to watch that cross. Finds one. He needs another, though. He wants to buy time. He wants to do everything he can.
5 HP.
Oh, he's down to
He's one.
Flash comes in.
Oh my God!
1 HP. MrFaliN. Perfect work. FUT are the real deal, Mike. I'm convinced of it. You take Navi like that on this map,